My name is Josh Amundson, though. I am 25 years old. If you are brand new to the business, welcome. Welcome, guys. Welcome to the absolute craziest business of your entire life. Listen, this is going to be an absolute adventure for you if you are brand new. Okay. And so, guys, listen, every Tuesday, we're going to start doing this every Tuesday at either 7 p.m. Central Time or 8 p.m. Central Time. We're going to start doing a Wi-Fi money leadership call, guys. Listen, we want to create as many $10,000 a month earners as we possibly can. No time for playing around. Like, it's go time. Like, we're trying to launch this thing in the freaking moon. And, we're going to do it together as a team. Together, everyone achieves more, baby. Super, super excited to be in this business with you guys. So listen, if this is your first time on this call, okay, just want to do a little house call real quick. A little bit of stuff to kind of help you be organized. We're going to talk about a couple updates, and then we're going to get into some bread and butter. But listen, if you are not inside this chat, guys, listen, I want you to join this Telegram real quick. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post it in the chat on this Zoom call. Okay, right here, guys, this is the Wi-Fi Money Telegram. Feel free to hop in there, get connected, start, collaborating with us. We don't care. It doesn't matter who you join with, where you are in the world at all. As long as you are coachable and teachable, you're hungry to win, you're active in the chat, welcome to the family. Let's run it up, okay? So, guys, we'll post all the information in this chat. I want you to turn your notifications on for Telegram, and I want you to treat Telegram in this business. When you open up your phone and you do your little round of apps, you hit Instagram, you hit Snapchat, you hit Facebook, you hit TikTok, you hit all your apps. This has got to be one of them. Like, non-negotiable. This Telegram has to be one of those apps that you check every single time, okay? So, another thing I wanted to talk about, okay? So, there was a global corporate update call that is crucial for you to know in this business. Okay, like, very important. Everyone needs to hear it. We have them every single week. They're Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But guys, I'm going to drop this in the chat, this YouTube video. Everyone needs to hear this. There are price changes to the package that you have. There's changes to the prices on the package that you have. There's changes to the different types of packages. There's new products and services that just dropped that are important for you to know about. It's so funny. I watch so many people as they get older and as they go through life, they kind of just like unplug from the technology curve that's happening. They're like, that shit's going too fast for me. I don't need to keep learning, right? Stay on your toes in this business. If you feel like you're falling behind, reach out, ask help from someone. I know there's plenty of people on this call that would love to help you and love to answer your questions, okay? So that video I just sent in there, guys, listen, there's a change to the compensation plan and there's a change to the pricing on the packages. Please, please, please watch that and understand where we are and all the exciting things that are happening. Really cool video. Okay, so with that being said, that's the house calls. Now everyone knows what's going on. Let's dive into the information, okay? So, guys, listen, I've been in network marketing now, this industry, okay? I've been trading since I was 18, doing, different stuff such as buying and selling stocks, buying and selling cryptocurrencies. I've been doing a lot of stuff since 18. I'm 25 now, but I've been in network marketing now, this industry, since I was 21. Okay, and this industry has created the most millionaires in the entire world. Okay, if you're brand new, guys, this is called network marketing. Okay, this is a company where we have products and services that we love. It's trading education, financial education, live trade sessions. We have a fully functional app, lots of cool stuff. But the cool part about it is, guys, with network marketing, you're able to, if you want to, become a representative and you can share it with people and get paid. That's if you want to do it, guys. And so on this call, this is where leaders are created, is through these calls. Leaders are created through these calls. So if you're someone who thinks they have influence and you want to help guide people and change their life, this call is for you, okay? Tap in every single week, and we're going to show you how to get to $10,000 a month. Hands down guaranteed, okay? So listen, I want you, if you're brand new, to please get a notebook out. I want you to have a notebook out, okay? And it's a proven fact that you will only retain 5% of what it is that you're about to hear if you don't write this stuff down. Okay, our goal is to impact, educate, and help change the lives of over 1 million people around the world. In order for us to help create a better tomorrow, we can't be forgetting about what we learned today. Okay. In order for us to help create a better tomorrow, we can't be forgetting about what it is that we're learning today. Because if we're forgetting about it, we're not going to be able to help other people, guys. All right. So this is things right now that you want to be writing down, that even that stuff I just said right there. This is all about teaching people. Okay, guys. So I want to get into something real quick. So this is called Each One Teach One. Okay. So in this industry, it is not about what you can do or what you can do. It's not about what you can accomplish. Doesn't matter how many people you can get started in this business. Doesn't matter how many, lives you can impact. It's about teaching people how to do that same thing. Okay. If you are trying to do it big, and I'm talking about big, I'm talking about getting to 5, 10, 25,000, 50,000 a month. If you want to do it big, it's about what you can teach people. You want to become an educator in the network marketing space, guys. Okay. Because what we can teach is proven. It's proven to be duplicatable. Whatever you can teach someone is proven to be duplicatable. Duplication is what leads you to momentum in your business. And then momentum is what every single one of us are after. Okay, guys? So whatever you can teach is duplicatable. If it's duplicatable, that leads to momentum in your business. And that's what every single one of us is after. The big mo, momentum. All right. Who's heard of the big mo before, huh? Here's another thing for everyone on this call. All right. Me and Jay are going to go over some stuff. All right. But I want to say this, if it stings when you hear it, it pertains to you. Okay. If this stings when you hear it, it pertains to you. All right. A bottle of alcohol, if you take one and you pour it on my hands and there's no open wounds, it's not going to sting, right? It's not going to hurt. However, if it burns, if it happens to burn, it's disinfecting something. Okay. If you hear something on this call, do not hide from it. Okay. Don't hide from stuff that you're about to hear on this call. Listen, we cannot heal what we hide. We cannot heal what we hide. All right. We cannot fix what we fail to confront. We cannot fix what we fail to confront. Okay. If it makes you go, eesh, or it makes you say, that's me. Oh, feels like he's talking to me right now. Good. Okay. That may be the small pivot that you need in order to get to that $10,000 a month rank. Okay, guys, whatever it is that you hear on this call, if it stings, I want you to lean into it. I want you to lean into the things that you're like, that's me. Okay. Don't run away from it. Don't allow it to go over your head at all. Okay. So with that being said, guys, listen, I'll talk about a few things, ideas, and practices that helped me in this business. Okay. So my mentor told me that some of the people you're spending 10 hours with, you need to be spending 10 minutes with. And some of the people you're spending 10 minutes with, you need to be spending 10 hours with. The law of association, the first thing I heard. So I thought to myself, I'm like, who am I spending 10 hours of my day with when I first got started in this business? Are they people who are hungry, motivated, successful, goal-driven, goal-oriented, want more out of life? Or are these people who are negative, suck the energy out of you, don't have big goals, are comfortable where they at, don't want to level up? Listen, there's two types of people in the world, okay? And this is a reference to the TV show, but there's Eeyores and there's Tiggers, all right? I don't know if you guys ever seen Winnie the Pooh, but our Eeyores are like, okay, I guess, if you say so. All right. And Tiggers are like, let's attack the day. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's do it. Who are you hanging around? Is it people who suck the life out of you, or is it people that are pumping it into you? Because I know what I want. I want people who are pumping the life into me. I want people that are spreading positivity, that are like, dude, let's go crush it. Right? All right, guys. So listen, I want people around me that are talking about super high goals all the time. I want people that are like talking about like, how are we going to get to a full-time income? And I want people that are just absolutely, reaching for the stars. But, the thing is, when you start talking about your goals, right? When you start talking about your goals in this business and all the things that you want, I want to make $1 million a month, whatever the case may be. I want to just be the first millionaire in my family. Oftentimes, family and friends and significant others and, just people in your life, they'll start to like smirk and laugh, right? They start hearing you talk about your goals. They start hearing you talk about wanting to leave your hometown. They start hearing you talk about wanting to retire your parents or be the first millionaire, right? And at the time, this may be the reality for you right now of what's going on, but at the time when you're talking about this, you start to talk about goals in front of your family, significant others, friends, all that, maybe right now it's not a reality, the goals you're talking about. And I remember the reactions of people in my family, and it was just planting negative seeds of doubt in my head. I would show up to family events and I'm like, guys, listen, I'm going to become the first millionaire in the family, and I'm going to take you all on vacations, and I'm going to retire our parents and a lot of stuff. And they were just smirk and laugh and, plant negative seeds in my head. They're not used to that stuff. They're not used to talking about big goals. And so what I had to do is I had to stop talking about it, because it was planting negative seeds of doubt in my head. Whatever's planted grows. Whatever's watered grows. I had to stop talking about it. Okay. The only people, and Jay can attest to this, guys. Jay's been my business partner now for almost 5 years. It's been awesome. He can attest to this. The only people I talk to about my goals, like my big real goals, are the team, the person in the mirror, and into existence. Okay. That's it. That is it. I don't talk about goals to small-minded people. It is a waste of time. And it's going to impact you. Okay. So, other than that, you got to stop talking about it and get to work. All right, guys, you got to stop talking about your goals and get to work. Okay. If you're going to talk about your goals and you're going to talk about where you're going and you're going to talk about the ranks you're going to hit and the income you're going to get to, and you're getting excited, you better have the courage to walk it like you talk it. You better have the courage to walk it like you talk it, guys. Listen, the easy part is talking about it with your loved ones. It's so easy, talking about retiring your parents. You're telling them, I'm going to retire you. Talking about traveling the world, being set free for life. What would you guys want to do? You're asking your family, if I was making $500,000 a month, what would you want to do? Where would we go? Would you quit your job? You start planning this stuff in their head. Well, that's the easy part. Here's the hard part. All right. The hard part is telling, hey, mom and dad, down the road, I can't retire you. All right. Because I quit. Your kids, I can't take you on that vacation because I didn't work hard enough. That's the hard part, guys. So what I want you to do, guys, on this call is I want you to make a decision to stop talking about it, because there's two things. One, there's people who are counting on your downfall. They are counting on your downfall. There are people that are like begging, praying, and hoping that you fail. But then number two, there's people who are counting on you. There's people in your life that are secretly counting on you, whether they tell you or not. Okay, guys, we don't got room to talk about it anymore. We don't got room to talk about it. We got to stop talking about it, and we got to get just straight to work. Okay, straight to work, guys. And so what I want to do right now is I want to go over some stuff. Okay. This business has been, and I've had a very interesting experience in my life with health, right? I've been super overweight at one point in my life, lost it, got heavy again, lost it again. I've always had this, thing with health in my life, and my experience through the gym is, losing weight or gaining muscle, 1 to 2 weeks in, there's no results usually. 3 weeks in, sometimes no results. So 4th week in, you start to see some results, and it's similar to the success in this business. Okay. You have to be able to work for a period of time without seeing results. It's just like the gym. But, knowing that you are getting results, guys, everyone's period of time too in this business is different. Okay. Like if someone, for an example, comes in this business, let's say Brandon Wildman comes in this business, and in 1 month in, he's making $550 a month. That might not be the exact same result as you. It depends on who you are as a person before you came into the business. Do you have communication skills? Do you have leadership skills? Do you have, sales skills? Do you have network marketing skills? Do you have these already? Okay. But there's a window that you have to go through. Okay. So, where you are in life right now, you might have heard this before, but where you are right now is because of the decisions or the lack of decisions that you made 1 to 2 years ago. Okay, where are you right now in life is because of the decisions or the lack of decisions that you made 1 to 2 years ago. So where you right now on this call, where you are going to be in 1 to 2 years from now is based off of what? The decisions or the lack of decisions that you're going to make starting today. That's what it is, guys. We're always 1 to 2 years behind in delay. The reason your bank account looks how it looks, the reason your health looks how it looks, the reason your trading account looks how it looks, the reason your relationship looks how it looks, guys, usually is because of what decisions you were or weren't making 1 to 2 years ago. So we got to take control of it. We're going to be in 1 to 2 years from now. We got to start thinking about what we're thinking about. Like, okay, I got to start making some good decisions for my life. So in 1 to 2 years, which is going to be here like that, by the way, I can be where I want to be, guys. All right. So here's what happens. Okay. What really happens. Okay. The visible results towards success are often very far out there. Okay. The visible results, the ones you can actually see towards success, those are usually pretty far out there. Okay. You will not be able to see the visible results for a while. Okay. And this is with Jim. This is also with this business. Okay. This business is what I'm referring to. Those physical real world results where you see thousands of dollars coming into your trading account or your back office from building the business are pretty far out there usually. Okay. But here's what happens sometimes. People don't see the visible results, so they think there are no results. When in reality, there are very clear results that you and I could point out that you're getting. Very clear results. You have done a lot of things in this business, a lot of stuff. If you've done sales before and you didn't close a sale, let's say, visibly it appears that you have no results, but in reality, you actually do have results. You have increased your prospecting skills. You've increased building your rapport. You've increased your level of determination and gotten closer to another yes. Okay. But here's a mistake we're going to go wrong. And what I'm about to tell you, I never want you to forget this. I never want you to forget this, what I'm about to tell you guys. Even though I'm telling you this right now, you may still do it. I did. Okay. I got into entrepreneurship very early into my life, 13 years old. Okay. I did drop shipping. I did online businesses. I tried out a lot of stuff. And here's what happened, guys, is I took my dreams and I set them on the shelf when I wasn't seeing the physical results and I went back to normal life. I was not seeing the physical results. So I took my dreams, my ambitions, my huge goals, and I plopped them on the shelf. And I was like, okay, back to my job, back to real life. Here we go. Now, thank goodness I hung around and I practiced personal development. I listened to audios. I listened to guys named Matt Morris. I listened to motivational videos. Okay. Because it got me to go back to the shelf and take my dreams back off and go pursue them again. Okay. So I got involved in another business at one point in my life and I wasn't seeing any visible results. What did I do? I took my dreams again and I set them on the shelf again because I wasn't seeing results. So I got a question for you on this call right now. I got a question for you if you're on this call and you're listening right now. Okay. How many times have you put your dreams on the shelf? Have you put your dreams on the shelf right now? Are your dreams on the shelf right now? And if you're on this call with hopes to achieve your dreams, yes, of course, I want you to take them off the shelf and I want you to do it. Okay. This is my prayer for you. Okay. This is my prayer for everyone on this call right now. All right. I want you to be willing to work on your business with seeing zero visible results, zero visible results, but just realizing that you actually are seeing results. Okay. It's kind of like going to the gym. Over the last 3 weeks, I saw no visible results. I'm not seeing anything, but I actually was getting results. And so if I can continue to do the right things over and over and over, even though I'm not seeing results, I know that there's internal results. I know that I'm getting stronger. I know that I'm getting better. I know that the results will manifest themselves. They will come. Okay. The challenge often is this, guys. This is where you get psychology about this. All right. There's results towards success and there's results towards failure. Okay. There's two ways. There's results towards success. There's results towards failure. All right. Getting fit, let's say, for example, someone wants to get 6-pack abs, let's say it's a 3 months to a year process, right? Well, eating cheesecake, the weight comes on easier, right? Comes on fast. All right. Here's an example with sales, 90 days of working, and then you get your results. You get your results after the 90 days. Maybe you made 1 sale, 2 sales. Guys, 1 week of no working, the results are super negative. 90 days of sales and working, that's a positive thing. 1 day of no working, or excuse me, 1 week of no working is negative. The negative results come way faster than the positive results. You go to the gym for 90 days, you're going to have good results at 90 days, but you go a week of eating just straight junk and garbage and crazy, you literally could catch up to all 90 days of work you just did. The negative results come a lot faster than the positive results. That's how the world works, folks. 100%. Okay. Those physical, visible results that you're looking for. I want $5,000 a month in passive residual income from building the business. They are sometimes far out there where you can't see them. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to put in action right now without seeing those visible results. Understand that the results are going to come. The results are going to come. The results are coming. They are on their way. Think about where you were when you first signed up in this business ever to where you are now. The results are coming. You've been in an uptrend this entire time. Zoom out. Think about what you've done in this business, guys. It all starts with belief in yourself, okay? There is someone in this company and in the world with a bigger excuse than you, a lot dumber than you, with a lot more fear, way more scared of people, that has had a lot of success. There's someone just like you that has way more excuses. They're way more scared. They're not nearly as intelligent as you, but they've had a lot of success. Why not you? Guys, so listen, I believe in you. I believe in everyone on this call. If you're taking a step forward in your business, I believe in you. You can make it. You can do it. If you make the decision that you can do it, it's impossible not to. If you make the decision, guys, you have to be willing to follow the formula. All right. Do the right thing without seeing the results, and the results will come. So I appreciate you guys for hopping on so far. Drop some 3s in the chat if you gained some value so far, if you're taking some notes, if you found something that you can share with a team member, if you found something that, clicked in your head, man. Guys, listen, these calls, like I said, they're about teaching your team this stuff. You're trying to take this information in like a sponge. So then when your team member needs to hear this and understand and be properly set with expectations, you can give them this info. Grow yourself as a leader, grow your business, and let's go hard, guys. 2023, listen, there are going to be so many 6-figure earners cracked within this organization. It's going to be unbelievable, guys. Listen, so many incentive trips. So we're going to do yachts in Miami, man. It's going to be cool, dude. The people that put in the work now are going to see some crazy, crazy blessings. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to pass it over to my business partner, best friend, and honestly, a mentor of mine, guys. Listen, My buddy Jay PATNODE has been crushing this industry for years after years after years, man. And I've done it right by side with him. You know, I've seen him grow into a phenomenal leader that has literally changed thousands of people's lives. Like literally thousands of people's lives. And if you've had the honor to work with this gentleman, you know, you are highly blessed and favored. I'm highly blessed and favored for him coming into my life when I needed him the most, guys. So with that being said, give him your absolute blessing and welcome. Drop some sevens in the chat. Welcome Jay PATNODE.
Man, you got me blushing over here, bro. You got me blushing. I appreciate the warm welcome, and it's, likewise, it's been a pleasure to, be in business and be close and, learn, from you as well. It's been a phenomenal experience. I wouldn't choose to do it with anybody else. And you know that for sure. So if you guys got some value from Josh and you guys are fired up for tonight's call and how it's been so far, let me see some threes in the chat to show Josh some love for providing the value that he always does. The man is a menace to society, a straight beast to the game, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. I always take notes when he speaks as well. And, one of the big things that he spoke about that really sticks out for me, and he's heard me say this a bunch of times. Like when you see someone and you're just like, man, they did it. They went and hit 50K a month. There's no way I can't. They went and hit 10K a month. There's no way I can't do this. Like that was one of the big motivators. I'd see people that, had a harder situation than me, that I didn't personally think had the same qualities or traits. I just personally thought I could, do it better than go and crush it on a way higher level. And so he's 100% right in saying that there is no damn excuses. It's just who's going to work the hardest, right? Who's going to put in the most amount of effort for the longest period of time with the most consistency. That's all this comes down to. A lot of network marketers that have hit, $5,000 a month, $10,000 a month, six figures, in a month, they can tell you they look back on periods of their career where they know where that run came from. And it usually comes from a 90-day period of running, just nonstop 90 days. Every massive shift in our business and momentum and shift of income has always stemmed from a time period where 90 days straight, we did nothing but grind. Nothing but grind. And so what's that show you? You just need to put in a shit ton of effort and lock in for, 90 days is a short period of time, guys. It may feel long, but it goes by just like this. It feels like just yesterday we just got our start in network marketing. It was like 4 or 5 years ago now. Time flies so quickly, right? But there's some things I want to share with you guys and stuff that I had to realize early on. These are some things that I had to realize early on in order to be successful, and a lot of it comes from being self-aware. I want you guys to start being self-aware. Aware of yourself, your actions. The things that make you tick. And the reason why I say that is because there's reasons why people follow certain people, right? You ever look at someone, you're like, damn, like they just get prospects easily, or people just want to follow them. And there is a science to it, right? There are traits, there are reasons. And I'm gonna give you 5 of them right here, and ones that have stood out to me the most over, my last 4 or 5 years in this industry, and stuff that I've seen other top leaders, have, qualities that they've had. And the first one is, we can put it down. Let's write this down. 5 reasons why people follow people. The first one is previous results. What have you done in the past, right? What have you done in the past? Have you built massive organizations? Have you had a big impact on people? Have you, crushed it in trading? Have you been celebrated, right? What have you done in the past? Previous results. And the number 2 is current results. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? Are you on a massive momentum run? Are you on that? Can people see the energy, the shift in energy, the shift in momentum in your business, in your organization? 3, and this one is massive. This one is massive. Integrity. Integrity, man. In this business, I'm going to be honest with you. All you have is your name. All you have is your name. You got to tell the truth. You got to be real. This reputation is like your reputation in this business is all that you have. Once you get a reputation of being, a scammer, a scumbag, unethical, someone that people don't want to follow, I promise you it's hard, way harder to build your organization or have success in this. Are you leading with integrity? Are you leading with a clear heart, right? Are you taking money on the side from people doing all types of weird stuff, in your business? Has someone said negative things about you that is justifiable? And if that's the case, you need to take a really, second to self-reflect, right? And I mean, people know. Like you don't have to be told what's ethical or unethical or what's wrong, what's right. Have that integrity, otherwise you'll never have massive success. I'm just being honest. The cookie, I mean, the light always is shed on any situation. If you're leading with unethical values and doing things that aren't purposely helping that person, it'll get shown, right? So number 3 is integrity. No one wants to follow someone that isn't ethical. And then number 4, and this one I love right here, is have an incredible work ethic. Have an incredible work ethic, guys. This one right here is huge because we all know somebody in our lives that we just look and like, damn, this person is always on the grind. Everything they do, they're always successful at it because they're putting 110% on it. You look at somebody, I mean, you see a lot of gym rats like that, right? A lot of people that, go crazy and have really good work ethic in the gym, they're always posting, they're always at the gym. They never miss a day, right? Or they never miss their schedule, right? They're always on it no matter what. And these are the people that people want to follow with incredible work ethic. No one wants to follow a lazy person. I want you to put that down. No one wants to follow a lazy person. And an easy way to go ahead and tell if you're lazy or not is ask yourself, if everybody in my organization did exactly what I was doing, how successful would I be? And you'll be able to tell yourself you'll be able to tell yourself pretty easily, right? You can't lie to yourself, right? If everybody in your organization did exactly as you did, what rank would you be at? Actually put that in your mind. And so stop blaming others and always make sure you're putting in the work. And then number 5, in this one, I kind of didn't look at this one in the same way that I do now, right? I really didn't think this one was as important back in the day, but now I really do. I've heard a lot of other leaders speak about it and talk about it, and it's having a pleasing personality. I've always wanted to help people and do things like that, but actually having a pleasing personality. Do you put others first? Are you there to help your team? People need you, like when you choose to be a leader, because being a leader is a choice, and you decide to help people and put people into this industry and help them reach their goals and their dreams. You have to have a pleasing personality. You can't come off as an asshole or be mean to people. You have to be patient, right? You have to help people. You have to truly want to help people. And I've always truly wanted to help people, but I never thought this one is as big as it was because, I just always felt like that just in general because I wanted to see other people succeed. But you need to have a pleasing personality. And number 2 was current results. What are you doing right now? Or what have you done lately, very recently, right? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, previous results, current results, integrity, incredible work ethic, and pleasing personality. And so now ask yourself, out of all these 5, which ones do you have? Do you have all of them? Do you have none of them? If you have none of them, that's a tough sign, right? It's time to work on, yourself. It's time to work on yourself. The more you can have of these, the more success and the more abundance, the more people will follow you. People will follow you effortlessly. You will start to attract people instead of having to reach for people. And that's what we're in. We're in relationship marketing. Now, I don't really look at it as network marketing. I mean, it is network marketing, but I like to think of it as relationship marketing or attraction marketing, right? Because maybe at first it's network marketing, but as you get good and you can have all these qualities, it's more of attraction marketing. So people start coming to you. And that's where your self-image is a big thing, right? You need to start working on yourself. And that's the thing that I want to touch on next is your self-image. Because how you see yourself is how people will see you. How you see yourself is how people will see you. And some of you might not be where you want to be because you don't even see yourself as successful. You don't see yourself as that person. You don't even feel worthy or deserving of the success that's to come. And I felt like that at points in my life because I knew I wasn't putting in the work. And I knew I had to work on myself before I was truly deserving of all the things that were to come. And so, I need you to ask yourself these questions. I want you to write these down. How does self-image impact my life? Ask yourself that. And how does your self-image impact your life? How does it impact your life? And this is a huge one. This is one that I want you guys to really think of even off this call. How does your self-image impact your life? And it affects every area. I can tell you how, for me, it affects every area of your life. Your self-image is your confidence too, right? You know, how you see yourself, what you truly believe you're able to do, it affects it, right? If I don't believe I can do, I will not do. It's that simple. If I do not believe I'm a six-figure earner, I will not be a six-figure earner. If I don't believe I'm a seven-figure earner, I will never become a seven-figure earner. If I don't think I am a great leader, I will never be or become a great leader. Your self-image has a very big part to play in your life, right? Okay, so now let's move on to number two. The second question I want you to ask yourself is, how is your self-image formed? How is your self-image formed? A couple of years back, I did some reflecting on this, because this is actually from some notebooks that I had from years ago, and I really I read about it this morning, and I did a deep dive back into this. Right? How is the self-image formed? Well, one is in your circumstances, right? In your environment. You know, how you grew up, right? What your parents are speaking to you, what your family members are speaking to you, what your friends are speaking to you, what your teachers say to you, right? So your environment is number one. And your routine. In your routine, what are you doing every single day? You know, if you you probably feel a lot more, you know, sexy and self-confident when you actually are going to the gym every single day, when you are doing your skincare routine, or you are drinking tons of water. When you can feel it physically, you probably feel it a lot better, right? I know for me personally, I do. When I don't go to the gym for 3-4 days, I'm just like, you know, I feel thick. You know, I feel thick and like heavy in my face, right? You know, I feel full. And another one is, you know, in your paradigm. And that's one of the things I was talking about before, is how you grew up. You know, what is it that you truly believe? What are the set of beliefs and values that you have in yourself? And when you want to, and when you want to, like, when you think about it, right? How your parents raised you, you know, how your friends spoke about, you know, themselves and to you, and how you speak about yourself, right? You can see it will play a big factor into how you act, move, talk, and people can see that. People can see that. So, how is the self image formed? And then the last thing is, how can you change your self image? This is the last question I want you to ask yourself. How can I change my self image? How can I change my self image? Well, we just talked about how the self image was formed. Maybe you need to tweak the things around you, right? One is in your environment. You know, I don't allow people to talk negativity to me at all. If someone's telling me something negative, even my own mother will be on the phone. If she's going off for too long about something, I'm saying, hey, mom, I love you, but negative energy right now. Holla at me later when you got some good energy. And she knows. It's at this point where she's like, all right, cool. Or she's like, no, let's talk about something positive. I'm like, okay, there we go. Negative energy cooked. I can't do that, right? Josh knows. He hears me on the phone. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, we talking about negative stuff? Goodbye. I'm sorry. Can't do it today. And that's what you have to say. So in your environment, same thing with your friends. If all they want to do is complain, or they want to bash your business, hey, that's cool. I just don't want to spend time with you then. You know, if you don't have anything positive to say, don't say it at all. My mom used to tell me that all the time growing up. And it still holds true, because why would you want to spend time talking about negative things, right? Negative people say negative things bring negative energy brings negative results. Negative results is just losing. And I don't want to lose. I want to win. I don't want to lose. I want to learn lessons. I want to win, right? I want to win. So understand, you have to start asking yourself, how can you change your self-image? If you do not like who you are right now, or if you do not like how you see yourself, you need to change your self-image. I mean, how can you do that? Positive self-talk, right? Affirmations, looking at yourself. I promise you, if you lie to yourself enough in the mirror, it becomes your truth. If you lie to yourself enough in the mirror, it becomes your truth. Right? So understand that. So let's clean up the self-image. Let's go ahead and have a positive self-image. If you want some words of encouragement, or if you want me to give you some compliments, I got you. I can give a compliment to every single person, you know, on the call, right? But you have to start, you know, doing it yourself. So understand your self-image is massive. And that's what kind of leads me to my last point, is how do we do effective positive change then, you know, with your self-image, you know, with your habits in life. And there's 4 steps. And I learned this from a mentor of mine about a year ago. And it has to do with being self-aware, right? The very first step of having a positive change is your awareness. Number one, so there's 4 steps. Number one is awareness. We just talked about it, self-awareness, right? You know, being aware of the problem, being aware of the things that make you feel less confident, being aware of the things that make you have distractions, being aware of your distractions in life. Is it a friend? Is it a family member? Is it a significant other? You know, the people closest to you. Be aware of the things that you need to change in your life. What's the problem? And then number 2 is understanding. So first you're aware of it, then you have understanding. You know, what is what is causing, understanding the issue, right? Understanding the issue and why it makes you feel a certain type of way, or why. Let's just say, for an example, let's say I'm an alcoholic, right? Let's just say I'm an alcoholic. I'm aware that I'm an alcoholic. Now let's understand, why am I an alcoholic? Or we can do it this way. I'm understanding I'm lazy, or I'm procrastinating. Understand, why are you procrastinating? Are you procrastinating because you're scared? Are you procrastinating because you don't have enough information to act upon the things that you want to act upon? And then number 3 is, now it's disassociation. You can understand the problem, you can be aware of the problem all you want, but if you don't separate yourself from the problem, nothing will change. Nothing will change. Number 4 is reconditioning. Reconditioning your mind. You may be addicted to something. You may, rely on something. You may not be in the spot that you want to be in, but it's reconditioning your mind. After you disassociate, let's replace positive or negative habits with positive habits. Negative habits with positive habits. I used to like smoke like e-cigarettes, right? And instead I replaced that with different things, right? Different, like sunflower seeds. Growing up, I had an aunt, she used to smoke cigarettes, and she replaced it with sunflower seeds. I don't know how much healthier. It's probably a lot healthier, but the sodium probably wasn't the best thing, but she tried to replace it with other habits, that were going more in a positive direction. And so, for an example, I have a really good friend of mine who loves to eat. Loves to eat. And I love to eat as well. Don't get me wrong, but he loves to eat. And every time he feels as if he needs to just eat for no reason because he's bored, what he does is he drinks water. He slams a bottle of water, fills up his stomach and his subconscious. Water's good for you, right? Replacing these negative habits with positive habits. So that is what I have for you guys. But I want you guys to understand one thing, right? And we talk a lot about the spiritual side, the mental side of the business, and building the business to becoming who you're supposed to be. And, you can't reach the physical results of the monetary gain without becoming the person that you're meant to be, right? We talk about that a lot. And that's why I really wanted to cover on, your self-image. Whoever you are today, or whoever you were in the past, it doesn't need to be who you're going to be in the future, right? We have a lifetime to get better, to change positively. Like Josh was saying before, who we are in the business today was definitely not who I was 4 or 5 years ago. You can ask anybody in the world. You can ask family, friends, whatever it is. And you guys can make that positive change. And we want to help you make that positive change. We can help you in any form of fashion that we're able to. We will give you as much value as we possibly can, because we genuinely care. Having success means nothing unless you can help others to it or share it with people. That's how I view it. You can have all the money in the world. You can go on all the trips in the world. But if you're going by yourself, that ain't it, right? That ain't it. It's much funner. It's much more fun to be able to go as a squad, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people going to, Dubai, or, traveling across the world. I'm pretty sure fun is a word now, I think they put it in the dictionary. But you guys get what I'm saying, right? And I hope you guys got some value of it. I'm here to help, and we're going to do these every single week. It won't be us every single week, right? We want to give the spotlight to other leaders. I want you guys to be able to, share the info and the knowledge that you've been able to learn as well, because we all have different perspectives and all have different ways we can help each other, in this industry. Together, each other achieves more, right? Team. So let's get it. I love you guys. I know Josh said he wants to share some links, but I hope you guys got some value out of it. And I love you all. And actually, I hope to see you guys soon. And we'll plan a meetup or an incentive trip or something here soon, because I can't go too much longer without seeing the squad, besides my Minnesota people, right? Can't go too much longer. So Josh, if you got some stuff, I know you said you wanted to share some links or something like that. Go ahead.
Hey, PATNODE.
All right, I'll do it real quick, guys. So I have a challenge for everyone on this call. Okay. You may have received this audio before. If you have, awesome. If you've already listened to it, even better. If you've taken notes on it, that's splendid, right? I've listened to it over 10 times, because the reality was I was going to listen to this audio until I got to $10,000 a month. Now that I reached that a couple of years ago, I still listen to it. I realized it's a forever thing. And so what I want you to do is I want you to keep listening to this audio, like until you perfect how to build network marketing. You should continue listening to this. It doesn't have to just be this, but you should keep listening to it over and over and over again, guys. So listen, I'm going to drop it in here, but I'm going to share it real quick, guys. Listen, this audio right here, I know you probably heard it, or if you haven't, welcome. Eric Worre is literally the godfather of network marketing, guys. This is 7 steps on how to become a network marketing professional. It's not like, hey, you can do it. You got this, let's go. It's not like that. This is like step 1, how to, properly move in the business, how to reach out to people. Step 2, how to properly set someone up for success in this industry. Listen, guys, this audio changed my life. It explains all the different types of working: blue collar, white collar, sales, business ownership, network marketing, entrepreneurship, investing. It goes through them and it talks about them on which one would be best for you. So you can save your time and your effort and your energy for your whole entire life. Listen, those who have listened to this know what I'm talking about. My first 6 months of the business, got this audio and I was like, yeah, I'll listen to it. That guy on the call told me to listen to it. I'll get to it, whatever. I'll do it. Yeah. Okay. Didn't listen to it. Right. I'm telling you, success loves speed. Bust this out. My goal for you is by next week, this call, literally 1 week, have notes written down for this entire audio. Guys, listen, this audio is 2 hours, 50 minutes long. You can get that done like it's nothing. If you listen to this, you're going to learn how to go from poser to amateur to professional faster than you can ever imagine. And the other thing I'm going to share, guys, this is what taught me all the tips and tricks and everything in network marketing, guys. This guy changed my life. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I've listened to almost every single video that he has, and I've taken notes on it, and stuff on today's call was taught by him right here. So I want to drop this. This guy's name is Matt Morris. He's built teams into millions and millions of people. Listen, he has stuff that can help solve your problems and get you to the next level. So with that being said, I appreciate everyone on this call. 7 days till this next call. Rip through that Eric Worre GoPro audio. Take notes on it. Let's become a professional. Let's go crush $10,000 a month. Let's go, baby. Peace out, y'all.